everyone, so we're in the Rover 45 connoisseur today. The unit to do some more work on the ZS. Been a funny old day today. It's been red hot sunny, then absolutely pouring with rain, then red hot sunny again. But we should just deal with it and do what we can do. I'm indoors today, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Most people would have gone home by now. It's 6:30, and I'm now starting over there. Okay, so I'll spin you around. We'll do a mile or so down the road, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the reason I spoke to you today on the way over is I've decided to put this one up for sale. So it's now on eBay with 100 plus photos on the listing, full size. See all the details of what's been done to it. It's up for a fairly high price for one of these, but it has had a lot of work and time go into it to make it look like this. And I don't think you'll find another one in anywhere near this sort of condition. So we'll see how it goes. It's getting plenty of people look at it, which I'm guessing are from the groups and stuff like that. Had a couple of inquiries already, so we'll see how it goes and I'll let you know. It's a shame really I've got to sell this one on. I do like driving it, but same as any of the others, got to get them done, got to move them on. Got way too many sitting around, got over 60 at the moment still. So there's a lot of cars that have got to be fixed, MOT, painted, etc. Come to the channel and done like this basically. So I'll see you in the unit and we'll do a bit more on this ZS. Still haven't sorted out any seats yet, so if anyone's got any, please drop me a comment. Bit of a random question, but if there's anyone got any Jap import wheels out there that will fit in this and Largo, please let me know in the comments as well, please, because I'm struggling to find a nice set to complete the build. If not, it's looking like I'm going to have to buy a new set. For everyone asking about the Corsa, yeah, the Corsa is still being done. Case of a little bit of paintwork, got to do the wheels, interior, and give it a full valet. But I'll be coming back to the video soon. And the Zafira is sitting outside the unit at the moment with the broken front wishbone because I can't find the lock and wheel nut, and I've had to order one to hopefully get the wheels off and get it fixed. Right, so we're here now. Let's go and have a look at the ZS bits we're going to do today, and I'll update you soon. So we're back on these today, doing the job for me, giving me the energy. Bit of water later on as it gets later, so I don't stay up all night, unless I want to. Yeah, that's what we're having today. Okay, so I left the parts in the sandblaster over the weekend, and as you can see, little bits of rust has started to form on them again, and this is what happens when you leave the metal bare. Also, when you pick it up with your hands, the salt comes off your hands and makes it rust as well. So I've had to redo pretty much every bit. I've done some already, so I'll take you over to where I've got them hanging up, and I'll show you some that I've started to paint. Well, these are the ones that I've hung up. I normally hang them off some welding wire or something like that, just to hang them in the air. And I normally start off with the bigger bits and then work my way to the smaller and smaller bits. This is just the first coat, so these are probably going to get another 2 or 3 coats. Battery tray one's a bit rough, as you can see, but once you get a few coats on there, That'll smooth it out, but there's no rust on them anymore, and they look 10 times better like that than they did when I first started, as you will probably agree. So, as I said, when you take these out of the blaster, or if you've just rubbed them down or etc., make sure you wear some gloves before you start painting. This is just a Halford's high temperature paint. It's actually an engine paint because I couldn't get the paint I wanted to get, but this will do the job nicely. Normally I would spray this on, but today I'm going to have to brush it on because that's the only choice I've got, unless I've got to wait weeks for the right stuff to come. So this is how we're doing it on this one. Okay, I'll get on with some of the other little bits, get them hung up and get them painted, and I'll bring you back a bit later on. In case you're wondering where the ZS is, still sitting in the spray bay, as you can see. Obviously the engine bay is pulled apart a bit for me to do the brackets that I'm doing. Still having to sort out seats and stuff to go inside, deciding what pattern to put in there. I would like to get the same pattern as the rear seats, but we can only do what we can do. Paintwork's nice and dry now, as you can imagine. It's been over a week. So it's got a lovely shine on it, and I haven't even started to sand it down or buff it yet. So that's great. If anyone's got any of these seats like that, in that pattern, front seats I just need, I'll quite happily buy them from you, and I'm happy to travel around the country to get some. Right, so I'm going to get on with them parts that I've already started. These are the ones we made a mistake with, so I'll probably start off this passenger seat, or I may just get the set together and send them off and have them custom trimmed or something like that. Not sure yet. I'll worry about that at a later date. Let's get this one finished and carry on. Right, time to get these bits blasted. I'll try and show you a little bit just for a few seconds, and I'll get them done and get them out. And that's how it's done. Okay, I'll bring you back later on once I get these ones hung up and painted. Okay, so it's a while later now. I've blasted all the other panels. And as you can see, They've all got coats of paint on them. Took a fair while, fiddly little job. But 100 times better than where we started, so that's good. While I've been waiting for the brackets and stuff to dry, I've just run some black along the top of this panel at the back here. Someone has already started to paint it anyway, so I thought I'd just finish it off. So I've gone along the top there. I think that tidies the engine back quite nicely with the black. So it's time to wait for these panels to dry, and then start fitting them. Will be nice. Well, been home and had my dinner. Gave the panels some time to dry. Came back sort of an hour and a half later or so. Done some other bits on another car. And then started putting it all back together. And now the ZS bay is all back together. It's obviously dirty, but everything's all back in. Brackets, fuse box, computer system, fill pipes, water bottles all back in, power steering, alarm system bits. There's a couple more here I've got to put back in tomorrow, they're not quite dry yet. They're the ones that go on the top of here, which I will sort out. These are all got to be replaced, these are going to be sandblasted or changed for different bolts and washers. I would say she's probably up and running again tomorrow, which is good, so I can get her out and start looking at the bumpers and the other bits of the rest of the car I need doing to get this one all back in one piece and then cleaned up, ready for sale. Obviously we've got to do an MOT and stuff like that as well, but I don't think we're going to have any issues there. So I think I'll leave this one here because it's gone 1 o'clock now. But I'll thank you all for watching. Thank you for lots of the new subscribers I've had lately, which I'm really good. Hope you're enjoying the channel. Thanks for the support on the Facebook group. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Hopefully with this up and running and moving about.